We've all seen the bad practice reports out there on Justin Fields, and now every single one of his throws are going to be scrutinized. We're in a world of social media where everybody is a quarterback coach these days, including me right now. But my biggest question is, are the Jets not helping Justin Fields by keeping the offense so damn vanilla this preseason? I got 3 throws versus the Giants that Fields should have completed. All right, first one, it's incomplete pass to Garrett Wilson on just a quick now route on the screen. Let's run this thing. It's just a quick now screen. It's just you call it because the box is stacked. You can't run the football against the look, and you just want to get the ball out to your playmaker right away. There's no reason why this ball should be thrown into the ground. They are going to run this play or this type of concept a lot this season. They're not shying away or shying from the fact that they run the football. So when the box is stacked, then you just throw a quick pop out there to Garrett Wilson. This ball cannot be thrown into the ground. He has to have a shot, or give him a shot to catch it and make a play. We're talking about a wiggly receiver that can get yacked. Let's go to the trenches, because the throw looks a lot worse on the tight than what it does from the wide. All right. A lot of people are going to say, yes, it was a high snap. We can go ahead and run it now. Yes, it was a high snap, and you'll see it. But you do this every day. You do this during individuals every single day. You can't just catch it, panic, and throw it into the ground. Look, we saw the bad snap, but come on. You got to give him a chance. You have to give your receiver, your playmaker, a chance to catch it and make some sort of move to try and break a tackle and get up the field. Let's watch the snap again, because again, the center, I'm not absolving him of what his problem was. That's a high snap. Now he's probably panicking because the timing is going off of his head. He's thinking he's got to get rid of that football now. But at the end of the day, that should be a completed pass to give that wide receiver being Garrett Wilson, who just got paid, give him a shot to make a play. Let's go on to the second play. All right, this one is another incompletion to Garrett Wilson. The Giants defense, I got to give it to them. They fooled him on this one. They fooled Justin Fields into having bad eyes and making a bad read. Right now, they're giving a cover 4 look, which makes it Javon Holland looks like he's over the top right now. And then Paulson Adebo, they both got man vertical, meaning that Paulson Adebo is playing, well, what cover 4 is, Paulson Adebo plays this man, his receiver, vertical 1/4 of the field. Same thing with the safety right here, and Javon Holland. Looks like cover 4, but they rolled to a cloud coverage post-snap, and they got Justin Fields. The ball should have been thrown down here. But let's go ahead and watch this route combination up top. I'm going to get off so you guys can see. You see how, pause it. Well, we'll run it back to the top. Let's run this back to the top. You see the look, how they're giving that cover 4 look? Now at the snap of the ball, watch what Paulson Adebo does here. Cover 4, pause. Now his back is to Justin Fields here. Javon Holland has rolled the coverage over to Garrett Wilson. They're doubling Garrett Wilson. They are taking him out of the play. Justin Fields should be able to identify that safety rolling over the top, this corner squatting on this stop route or this hinge route by Garrett Wilson, and he should come off of that look and come right down here. Here it goes. Take it. Take the money right down here. You got someone controlling the flat defender, number 2 receiver, controls and occupies that flat defender to where he can't get up under this mirrored hinge route down at the bottom. This ball has to go here. Let's go look at the throw though, up top, because with Paulson Adebo, can we rewind that again? With Paulson Adebo playing inside leverage the way he is, we'll pause it there. He's inside, right? Garrett Wilson is putting his right foot into the ground and coming back down his stem, retracing his steps. That ball has to be to the sideline to give him a chance, to catch that pass. But my question is this, or my questions in film room is going to be, Garrett Wilson, why are you short of the sticks? You got to run that route 1 yard past the sticks. This concept usually converts to a go route versus press or roll coverage. For some reason, They locked it. It's preseason. They're being vanilla, but that ball should not be thrown over here, especially with Paulson Adebo sitting on the route with the safety over the top. Let's go to the trenches and see how or where Justin Fields' eyes took him. All right, there's no pressure. It's blocked up. This should be a throw and catch. But again, the eyes got him. Pause it right there. So Braylon Allen does cross face, but hey, it happens. He's got to help. There's leakage there. There's that may be Brian Burns or Abdul Carter. That man's coming for your head. Braylon Allen is trying to protect you. We're gonna break down. Let's look at the throw, because remember how I said how Paulson Adebo was to the inside. Look, you've already messed up. You've got a negative for staying on that side, for trying to throw a stop route, hinge route into a roll coverage. Pause. Back that up and pause again. That ball has to be to the outside. Got to place it to the outside. Can't be inside. Actually hits Paulson Adebo on his foot. They got him. They fooled him. He hesitated on the throw, and a bad throw to the inside, that could be picked in a game. He has to be able to read that coverage and not lock on Garrett Wilson so much. Trust the other wide receivers in this offense, because this play needs to be completed. This has to be a completed pass. Let's move on to the next play. All right, let's go. And I'm gonna step off for this one because I am upset that this simple route concept was not completed. Let me get out of the way. Tanner Engstrand simplifies the call and just calls D-slant, diagonal slant. Just, you see, pause that here. You see, I believe that's Mason Taylor. Motion's over. You've got Garrett Wilson down at the bottom, +2 split. This is basic day one install. Some offenses call it Dallas. Again, I call it D-slant. A diagonal by 2 and a slant by wide receiver 1. Day one install, y'all, and it's against cover 1. You know where you're going with the football. You run this slant every day during routes on air and individual. This should be a pitch and catch. I hate to have to nitpick this, but it should be completed. It should be a completed football in terms of the concept versus the coverage. Here, I told you I'd get out the way, but this really grinds my gears. Good route by Wilson. Ball's late. Ball's late. And again, I'm being nitpicky because can we rewind this again? As soon as Justin Fields sees this backer here, who's got man-to-man versus the tight end, as soon as he sees him turn and run the way he is, back to the action, you know it's man-to-man, and you know this window, this ball has to be thrown right here, right off the back of this linebacker to max it. Look at the space Garrett Wilson has. You want to maximize the separation for your receiver. Instead, it's a little late. It's on his chest, but that gives that corner, that 2 steps or that hesitation in the throw, gives that corner just enough time to get to the man, play the receiver, play the ball, and have an incomplete pass right here. But this is day one install, and this is a concept that should be completed against this look. Let's look at the tight. All right, and I'm not trying to beat or kick a dead horse here, but this is the Jets offense right now. They're going to run the football and have simple concepts in order for Justin Fields to feel comfortable and get the ball out of his hands. Again, this has to be completed here. No pressure, quick throw, catch it, rock, and throw. You know what this coverage is. Pause it. You see this back. You see Micah McFadden running to guard his man, tight end. You see this space right here. Let me get out of the way. All this space right here is for Garrett to eat. All that real estate out there in Florham Park. It's there for him to be a top 10 wide receiver. Now my question is, as we go, and we're gonna play through this catch, we're gonna pause at the pass breakup, rewind it just a little bit. Should Garrett have flattened his route off a little bit? Is Justin Fields late with the throw? Again, I hate to be so nitpicky, but why wasn't this pass or this concept completed? That's something you got to be asking yourself. So as we talk about the development of Justin Fields in this offense, getting comfortable in this offense, we have to see these simple throws being made. Look, I'm rooting for Justin Fields this season. But those throws, these three plays and 3 throws that I just shown you, as an NFL quarterback, those have to be completed. Simple concepts, simple reads. It should have been pitch and catch. We know the Jets are going to run the football this season, but there are going to be times where Justin Fields is going to have to make plays, but with his arm.